Yesterday afternoon, we thought it was going to get stayed. So they told us, come on up anyway. We're going to keep going forward as they appeal all of this. And it was late until the evening. I think at 9 o'clock, they finally said, go home. And then at 2 this morning, I got a text and then a phone call, come back. We are going to have the execution at 4 a.m. We went into the execution chamber. So there's a chamber within the execution chamber, a room. It's kind of the size of maybe a master bedroom, and that's where all of the media sits. And there's two big windows right here, but the drapes are down, or the blinds. And so you just wait until the execution process is close to beginning. There was a last-minute appeal. So that took another about 3.5, 4 hours for that to go through the process. And meanwhile, while that was happening, Daniel Lewis Lee, he had already been strapped down to the gurney, so they lay him out kind of in a T shape with the arms strapped out to the side. But his spiritual advisor was able to be with him during that time. There were victims, family members there, but we don't know who they were. So I do not know if it's those folks that had been fighting it in the past. But also we do know that the inmate also had some family members there, as well as their spiritual advisor. And then at about 7:45 this morning, they said we were ready, and those blinds raised, and you saw Mr. Lewis lying there. And they asked him if he had any final words, and he said that he did have some final words. And the end of the gurney faced those windows where the media could see. And he lifted up his shoulders and his head, and he said that he had done a lot of bad things in his life, but he was not a killer, and that he did not kill the Mueller family. And his final words were to that effect, that you were putting an innocent man to death. I watched Mr. Lee pass away. He just seemed to pass away peacefully.